So let's take a look at some of the things that the Tinkercad tutorials do not show you how to do. I'm going to teach you how to build a snow person, so I'm going to grab a sphere and drop it onto the work plane over here. One of the first things I want to show you is the difference between a small handle resize and a universal handle resize. A lot of people start out with Tinkercad and they grab the handle on the top of the sphere and they want to change the sphere to be bigger, but that's the only thing the handle does. It changes the sphere into an ellipsoid. So instead of doing that, I'm going to click undo, and what you want to do is you want to take your other hand and hold down the shift button. And while you're holding down the shift button, you want to resize your shape by grabbing any of the handles, and that will resize it universally, which will make you happy later on as we want to build more than one sphere on a snow person and have it be a different size. Next, this button up here is called the duplicate button, and what it does is it copies an exact shape into the same place. Grabbing that triangle handle on the top, I can lift that second sphere out of the first sphere, and then I can shift, drag the middle sphere of the body to be a little bit smaller. Now the nice thing about duplicate is that if I click it again, it's going to translate not only that duplication of the shape, but also the duplication of the transformation. So I'm going to have a small head on top in the same ratio as the body to the base. I don't really want a small head. I want a cute snow person with a giant head. So I'm going to shift, resize that handle and make it bigger like that. So now the next thing that I want to do is I want to add a hat to my snow person. So over here in the basic shapes menu, I'm going to grab a, I'm going to grab a cylinder, and I'm going to grab the top handle, and without holding shift, I'm going to flatten out that cylinder, and then holding shift, I'm going to universally resize that coin shape so it's bigger like the brim of a hat. And for the top of the hat, I'm going to drag and drop a cone in there onto the work plane. And the last thing I want to do is make the hat a little bit taller. So I'm going to resize the top of the hat here. And when you're happy with that, then you are finished.